Helen Chuma. Ke hlahetse ko Bara. Ke qadile ho dula mo Orange Farm ke na le 8 years ka 1989. Okay, ke sebetsa ko KFC Park Station ko Joburg. Ke sebeditse ka year 2004 ka feleletsa ho bereka ka year 2008. And ke ne ke shota ko tilling then ke be ke tebela yo ko mosebetsing.
We are targeting people that are really at the bottom, people that feel that they were bypassed completely by the education system. Some might have gone to school, but financial management is not only for people that are rich or middle class, it's for everyone. We are saying we want to start from the bottom and going up.
Thola leadership mo Mital ke qadile le yona 2009 September ho fihlela last year December. After ke complete level 3 ya ke complete around September last year. Then ka December be lo re ba emisa he msebetsi kaofela. Since ke zamazama bo interneteng neng ke nalo o tsamaya ke lo sheba bo ma di company tse ding o latela ntho tse ke na le tsona.
Our clients are in these communities. We want to make sure that we provide education and knowledge. And when they indicated to us that Avo Vision was going to be part, we did some Googling and we tried to find out who they were. And they were quite a reputable provider.
I heard about that Sanlam was looking for a provider to do consumer financial education. And I just sent them an email and said, look, this is what we do, and I'd love to come and chat to you. We had a fantastic meeting and found out that we have exactly the same vision for consumer financial education, and that the work that they want to do and the work that we are doing is absolutely in sync.
The Avo Vision concept was so key because they said, we don't want this training to be done by anybody outside the communities.
I normally go to the informal settlements because lots of people, they don't like going there. And I think these people, they deserve to get the information as well. So for me to be able to go out there, it's I like engaging with those kind of people as well. It's a very interesting place whereby the community there, they're so interested in learning. Every time when we go training there, they come in numbers.
The way we train it is people sit in groups. So they don't have that confrontational, I'm the teacher, I know everything, you the student, you must just absorb. People talk amongst each other and they start laughing and sharing, and the picture-based learning methodology also it breaks down barriers because you do start telling stories and it feels like it's a game. So people's defenses are down. So people start talking about what really bothers them. And what really hits me every time I see this training is how emotional it is. You think money matters and learning about money is cold and clinical and it's all about numbers and mathematics, but it's not. It's people's hopes and their dreams and their aspirations. It's really what essentially makes us human. It's the way we survive.
One of the things that was attracting to us in terms of what Avo Vision was providing was that they were not going to employ people that are coming from their office in Joburg, which means that we are doing local empowerment. We are training people to be trainers. We went to the communities and got people that have the skills to educate and that can speak the language. So everything was localized. The best thing about it is that people are getting employment, the trainers getting employment.
Mielani doesn't have parents, therefore for him, he was sort of supporting himself, doing odd jobs here and there. But when the opportunity to be a trainer for Sanlam came, it changed everything for him.
He make a money 2.4 for 2 years, and then penalties even interest, and then ntirho lowu ni rhandza swinene because u ni dyondzise ngopfu ku vulavurisana or ku burisana na vanhu, because mina a ni nga ri munhu ngopfu wa ku va ni vulavurisana na vanhu, mara ni ve ni loko ni nghena ka ntirho lowu ni kota ku va ni vulavurisana na vanhu. Mawela u catile, and then Lazarus u na vana va 6, and then 2 of them ava 9 ava tshama na yena, and then loko munhu u n'wi dyondzisa hi ririmi ra yena leri a ri twisisaka u va na ku twisisa ngopfu ku tlula loko u n'wi dyondzisa hi leri a nga ri twisiseki, swi hatla swi fikelela eka yena rather than loko u n'wi dyondzisa hi xilungu a ri na language yin'wanyana ya kaya. Hey, ya kwalani yi ni cincile swinene i ku a hi ta maybe yi ni cincile ku swin'wana swi tele ngopfu kahle hi masayiti hinkwawo ya mina ya timali na vutomi bya mina yi ni cincile swinene. Sweswi ni kota ku va ni khoma mali, ni kota ku va ni as a trainer na mina ni va ni tlhela ni dyondza swin'wanyana eka swona, ku mali yi tirhisiwa njhani, na ku mali yi tshama yi ri kona bank yi ni pfunile swinene.
So she's a good trainer. She's a good recruiter as well, and she's passionate about community development like myself. She's one of the top trainers in the last project that we have. She came up first. She loves what she does. She's passionate about the community.
Sanlam course does make a big difference in people's life, because through this training that is free to them, they can learn how to manage money, they can learn how to manage credit and risk. Risk is about understanding that things can happen without being planned. Then that means you need an insurance in your life. So I think it plays a big role in their lives. And they're also happy to have these trainings. After every training, they will say to you, you know what, tell Sanlam that we thank them very much, because they know and understand that it makes a big impact in their lives.
Princess is a trainer, and she attended one of the training previously, and then she approached the trainer and she started recruiting for other trainers. When Avo recruited new trainers, they called her for the trainer, and then she came and she trained.
I love my job because of the people that I meet on a daily basis, because of the stories that I hear. At times, for one to make wise decisions, you don't necessarily have to learn from your own mistakes. So just hearing other people's mistakes can make you grow as a person. So me hearing all these stories and trying to help others achieve their goals has really taught me a lot.
When we do training, we do it in people's houses and schools and under the tree. It's a long model, and what we do is we provide catering for the communities, those that are attending the course. Already we are creating jobs for those that are going to be doing catering for us.
We found 15,000 learners for Sanlam project. We put together strategy, the recruitment strategy, using people that are in communities, the stakeholders in the communities, like your school teachers, like your counselors, like your church leaders, friends and family, all those kind of people that we know in the communities. And then we tell them there's a small fee that we pay them for just getting the people together. And sometimes we give them opportunities to be able to cook for the sessions as well, in terms of empowering them as well, so they can make a little bit of money. So that strategy works because a lot of people are unemployed and they're looking for opportunities to make a little bit of money to support their families. So I think it's very easy if you approach it in that way. The small business section is about starting a business. We tell them about how to promote their business within their communities. and then how to calculate if you're making profit per item, and how to serve your clients as well.
Some of the people that are around here were raised by money from selling tomatoes and vegetables. We are saying if it raised somebody to become a doctor, it can do more. And I think that's important for us, is to unlock the value that is out there. There's a lot of people that have got so much entrepreneurial spirit, and we want them to kind of unlock it and think at this as a business. A business doesn't mean you must go and work for somebody else. You can do it yourself.
Sister Poshi yo kanene ai ke motho o right o a kgona teach nene lo ba bang a nna tswele pele a be jwalo a ska a change.
Ausposia ke mone ele motho a gore a lokileng ene o gore ke motho a nang le mpelo. Ausposia o tshintshile bophelo ba ka haholo. Sanlam ke yona e leng ya mpontsha ya nruta hore tjhelete o e sebedisa jwang, kgona jwang ho bana le tjhelete, kgona jwang ho budget ke ntho e jwang. Then le mhlang ke sebetsang ho ha ke nana tsa go tle go reka cash ke yona.
Ko khosing ya Sanlam ke ithutile hore nene ke investele bana ba ka tjhelete hobane ne soka ke qaba papa ne ke sa tsebe lo tseba. So ke rata hape hore ne ke ba investele tjhelete hore le bona ha ba qeta sekolo ba kgone ho tswela pele ka sekolo. Bana rona zanga je ba re investela tjhelete.
Sanlam takes pride in being in the business of building legacies. And with this type of consumer financial education, we believe that we can pay these legacies forward.
Sanlam would like to touch the lives that they come into contact with and sustain the communities.
If we can touch few people's lives, we touch their children, it's a snowball effect. They will then pass that message that we passed on to the parents, to their children, to say, you must value money. What inspires us is the unlimited possibility when it comes to enabling people to live their best possible lives.